Hello, Library Minyan. Larry and Diane Herman asked me to do this video to simply talk about what's in this week's Parshart, Vayakhel, and to say a word or two about it. So, as you can tell, the beginning of it tells the Israelites that in their construction of the Mishkan, they must observe Shabbat. So the work must be done on days other than Shabbat. And then you have the story about people giving all kinds of things to the work of the Mishkan, and there being a variety of different people with different skills who are involved in making it. And then you have, toward the end of the Parashah, a description of a variety of different things that were made to go into it. What I would like to talk about is the second of those. For the first of those, I actually have a little Dvar Torah in this week's Jewish Journal, in that group of 5 every week that comments on the week's Parashah. So if you want to know what I would say about Shabbat, take a look there. But what I would like to point out is that what really comes to mind here is the fact that there are people with very different kinds of skills. My father was a civil engineer. My grandfather built houses in Poland and then in Milwaukee. And I loved following my father when I was a kid to the various things he was building, the sheer pride he had in what he was doing, and math and physics I took through college, and even the smell of the wood. But then in 7th grade, I got a D in woodshop because I am 11 thumbs. So I very much appreciate people who have B'Tzalel skills, as well as the skills of others who are able to construct things and are good with their hands altogether. And I think one thing that really comes out of this is that we should appreciate people with their variety of skills. And it's good that we have different skills, because if everybody were like me, nothing would get constructed. So you really want to have people with a variety of different skills and appreciate them for the skills they have, aside from the people that they are, of course. The other thing that I would like to point out is that this parasha talks about a fundraiser's dream, because in chapter 35, verses 5 and 6, the Torah records that people gave much too much, and so that Moses had to stop telling them to stop giving. Had to start telling them to stop giving. And that, of course, almost never happens in the kinds of charities that we all give to. But it is a real model for us that generosity is very much part of our tradition, and that we should model that. Shabbat Shalom.